Captain DeMarco with the Clovis Fire Department. Today we are on day 8 of our firefighter recruit orientation. Today's objectives have been vertical ventilation and how to clear out the airspace in a home for a better search pattern to be able to have visibility in a home that's filled with smoke. Right now we are going through and our guys are being exposed to their first live fire training. We refer to it as behavioral burns. It's so that the new recruits can understand what heat feels like on the body, how their body reacts to heat, what the dynamic changes of your muscle and your breathing and everything that coincides with you being able to function inside a hot environment. Today will be the first day that they've been exposed to this. What they'll do today, in the trailer behind me, you'll see a little bit of smoke coming out. They go in as 2 teams. They'll sit in there for about 15 minutes each. We get that room up to about 1,000 degrees to let them understand what that heat feels like, and if they experience that in the field, to know that it's probably getting a little bit hotter than what they need to be and they need to start thinking about making their way out.
All right, so today we've done vertical ventilation. That helps us with multiple things on the fire ground, dissipates heat, makes conditions better for the fire crews. It also increases survivability inside the structure if there is anybody inside. Here in about 15 minutes, we're going to start doing live fire training, and that culminates in exposing these guys to true heat for the first time. You know, we're going to take it up to 1,000 degrees, maybe a little over, and we're going to push through some personal limitations with these guys. They've trained for the last week and multiple aspects of this job, training into gear. They've gotten used to getting hot into gear, and today is the culmination of the last weeks of training. So for safety, we have a 2-to-1 instructor-student ratio. So therefore, for every 2 students, there's 1 instructor on the inside with them. We have an 1 3/4 hand line charged, flowing 120 gallons a minute if something were to go wrong. We also have a backup crew outside, masked up, ready to go, to come in if need be, with a separate hand line as well. So for rehab, we have shade, trying to get them out of the sun, trying to keep them cool in between the rotations. These guys will do 2 rotations a day. We have a dip pit to drop their forearms in, to try to drop that core temperature down. We also have electrolytes, not just water, but these guys are gonna drop pretty close to 10 pounds in water weight in 2 evolutions. So safety's number 1, always is, always will be, and today is no different. We also have a paramedic, ambulance crew here if worst case scenario. Very seriously doubt that we'll be even utilizing them, but they are on standby for everybody's safety that's training today.
Hello, my name is Raven Hernandez. I am an EMS specialist. I've been with the City of Clovis Fire Department for 3 years now. Today I am out here doing EMS standby for the behavioral burns, I think what it was. I'm out here just in case one of them decides to get overheat, heat stroke, might get burned, anything like that, any kind of accident or anything. I'm here to take care of them and make sure that they go home safely.
We are in the burn trailer. What this is a controlled environment where we can set a fire, and these guys can be exposed to watching the fire build from inception all the way up until fully involved. Like Lieutenant Spear said, it's a controlled environment for these guys. It's in here to get them to see the thermal layering through the stages of fire all the way to the decay stage. We want to see the thermal layering, obviously start at the top and it'll progressively shift down throughout the rotation, all the way down to the floor. It's to expose a bunch of these guys to what real fire is, let them feel some heat. So this trailer is set up with, the burn is going to be back here in a room we built out of sheetrock. It's going to kind of emulate a house with the sheetrock walls holding the heat in the end of the trailer, and then that fire is going to crawl across the ceiling, and then the smoke is going to build up and start moving down. And that's going to expose them to what conditions would be like in the house. This is a full metal building, obviously other than the sheetrock that we've added in, like Lieutenant Spear said, to simulate a house. Okay, so the temperatures we're going to have in here are going to be between 500 and 800 degrees. Obviously we're not going to keep that for very long. At the very peak of the fully evolved fires, when we're going to have the high heat, We're going to teach them not to disturb the heat that's at the ceiling as they fight the fire, because that brings that heat all the way down to the bottom. We're going to show them the difference in how hot it is if you stand up, and why we fight fire from the ground and crawling around the house.
Like Lieutenant Spear said, we're going to see upwards of 800, maybe up in the 1200 degree range, possibly
At the ceiling.
at the ceiling, right? And we'll let everybody get a feeling of that. This will be an IDLH environment. IDLH stands for immediately dangerous to life and health. That's meaning anybody who is exposed to anything that's about to go on in here without the appropriate PPE on, it is immediately dangerous to their life and health. These guys will obviously be fully protected, wearing all of their appropriate PPE, and checked at the door before anybody steps in.
I think everybody's doing pretty good. We did ventilation evolutions today. Basically teaching them how to get the hot smoking gases out of the house, using different techniques all the way from opening a window, letting the wind do it, to putting a fan at the front door, to cutting holes in the ceiling. And they did really well this morning, and this afternoon is going to be the burn evolutions.
I'm Johan Simmons from Lubbock, Texas. I went to SPC Academy. Heard about Clovis Fire Department because Chief Elam came into our class. I love the people here so far. I mean, the instructors have been pretty hard on us, but I mean, you can really know that they care for us and want us to do good in our careers, and the guys are very motivated to this department, and they really want us working, and they work as hard. All the guys are really motivated. They some of them aren't from academy, but they outwork a lot of us, and they work hard, and they motivate us too. They push us to our limits, and you can tell they really want this.
I'm Matt Collins. I'm 18 years old, and I'm from Idlewild, Texas. I got out of the Fire Academy, South Plains Fire Academy, at the end of this past school year. Did that for about, really the whole school year, about 9 months. It's good. It's good. It's been a tough 2 weeks, but we're pushing through. We're getting there. You know, we've got 2-3 more days, so these last few should be fun. So we're learning a lot, but it's been good. I think the guys in my class are really good. They've been pushing all of us hard. Even the guys who came in with no academy experience, they've been learning a lot, and they've been outworking some of us out here. And I think they really have the heart to do the job. I think the instructors have been great. They've been tough, but they really know what they're doing. We've learned a lot. Even us academy guys, we come in here and they teach us something that we don't know every single day. It's been tough, it's been hot, but we're pushing through, and they've been really good to us.